Right, 1674, good luck. So we've not played before, no head-to-head score. 11,000 games per point, that's very good. What do I want to do? I'm going to go G3 and just develop. We'll just delay the center challenge. Okay, I'm going to play C4 and challenge this pawn structure. You can probably take this way. B3, do I want to allow this? That might be an idea, but I think I'm okay for now. So I'm going to develop the bishop. I could even come up. Oh, that, yeah, allows me to come up 2. It's just a slight nuisance move. You might have to do something so you can castle. It's not really that bad for black. It's just a bit of a nuisance, but I can take here and maybe D4 now. So I'm going to play D4, threatening just to take a pawn. If you take, you've got that same issue with castling. So take, knight takes. Knight up might be a move. Actually, yeah, knight up, knight across. I'll play knight up and go knight across, just hit the bishop and the pawn. Or potentially anywhere. The idea, castles takes, say knight takes. Here, you've got bishop takes as well though, so we might play knight across immediately. Depends what black does. Yeah, he does castle, so I'm looking at actually knight across first just to hit the bishop and pawn. If takes, we take... Actually, if takes, we take the rook, don't we? Yeah, let's come here, hit the bishop. If you take, we just take the rook first. So now we can just grab a pawn. Okay, so I assume I want e3. Yeah, again, it might allow a move like bishop down, but I think I'm alright right now. This is also covered right now, rook across. Oh, knight down. So trade should be okay. And then we can even drop our bishop back, I think. And we've gained a pawn, so we can afford to lose a pawn, and we're still no worse, I assume. Here, trade, say queen up. It feels alright, but the bishop's slightly misplaced there now, so I'm just going to drop back. So it's whether we can keep this pawn or not, but why don't we try? Let's go here and here. If you come down, at least our rook is covered, so we can just guard for a move. Now I need to get the knight onto a better square, so I could go this way. We could come this way. That looks nice, doesn't it, actually? Let's come over and maybe charge this bishop, then activate the rook. So we hit the bishop, we hit the pawn. So do we want to take... I think we want rid of that bishop there. Okay, so we can trade or we can activate the rook. I'm going to activate the rook. If he takes, we'll probably take with the rook and just get a tempo, but we can advance the pawn, so does it matter? Actually, I'm going to advance the pawn. So he goes across. So I'm going to bring the queen up and try and challenge this center structure. Still actually quite balanced. If we lose our extra pawn, it's just completely level. I need to give my king an extra square. But if I push up now, he's done well there. So let's just give our king an extra square. And now we can push, I think. He's got 3 attack, 2 defense, so pawn up. If knight takes, we just take. And if takes, we can take with a bishop. So we hit the queen. So now I think we push on. Yeah, I don't see any trick. Let's just push on. Okay, now can I just push again? Queen down, knight takes, pawn takes doesn't work. Queen down hits a pawn, well, that could be good. Am I blundering? Possibly. I'm just going to hit the pawn. Then look to push on. But you only need to miss some sort of triangulation and you can be in trouble. Oh, he's just blundered, go unlucky. Loses the knight or the rook. Okay, that's actually checkmate there. Very unlucky by my opponent there. And it played a good game up to that last couple of moves. So let's just see how we actually played it. We have 33 moves, so they're the move times for both players. Okay, we've played 95% versus 88% accuracy, CPL 16 and 45. We've just built a steady advantage out of the opening. Thankfully, we've avoided any bad blunders, just the one blunder by our opponent, so we'll get to that shortly. But here I was just trying to basically make it a little bit more tricky to avoid that early casting. Engine says drop the bishop back there, then presumably come round, so two-step process. It's still not too bad, but we're already like plus 1.4 better here. We make a few mistakes here and it dips back down. So in this position, what should we have done? Engine's saying just get a bit more proactive. Rook across, bishop back or knight back, rather than the slow e3 move. Okay. But this is still basically all okay. We've pushed along here. This is all alright. So we're plus 2.6 here. It dips back down again. So we've dipped back down to this position. Oh, that was a mistake. We should have just pushed the pawn in straight away. But we're still a little better. And now we've got a much better advantage here. So mistake to take, just bring the knight back. And then it's just a simple one move blunder, which just suddenly loses the game. Just didn't see that the pawn was attacked there. Unlucky, so decent effort.